Alright, welcome back. Hope everyone's having a lovely day, a lovely night, wherever you're from. And real quick, before we get started, I want to give a lovely shout out to the channel members on this channel. So thank you so much to these lovely commanders here that you see on screen. Thank you guys so much for your guys' generosity and your support. As always, it really means a lot to me, so thank you guys so much. And if you're actually interested in becoming a lovely commander yourself, if you are interested in any of these cute and lovely emotes, the loyalty crown badges, if you want a special role in the Discord, make sure to join the Discord. But as always, if you choose to do so, thank you so much. Just remember, that's not the only way that you can support me. Just watching the content like you are right now is truly the best way. Liking, subscribing, and commenting, everything really does help. So thank you guys so much. And for today's video, I'm surprised I actually got a good amount of sleep actually. Usually Shift Up uploads the kits around 2 to 4 my time. This time they uploaded it pretty late, honestly, around 4:30. But interestingly enough, we only got Guillotine's kit. It looks like they missed Maiden's kit for now. And remember, banner-wise, Maiden is coming first, so an interesting choice. Hopefully, maybe before maintenance or during maintenance, we get Maiden's kit. Maybe we're gonna get an actual post during the day, at least stateside, regarding Maiden. We'll have to find out. But enough yapping. Let's actually just get started. Let's actually put it on screen right here. And we're at the Goddess of Victory Nikke Twitter as always. Nikke motion demonstration for our lovely girl Guillotine, Winter Slayer using her AR Brave Sword. She increases her adventure level, gradually strengthening herself and water code allies. She gains XP from basic attacks to enhance her adventure level. I'm really excited because remember, both characters have a weird little like D&D kind of inspired gimmick, which I'm really excited for just because I like characters with gimmicks. I think they're a lot of fun. Something like Soda Bunny with the golden chip and stuff. I always enjoy that. Those make like fun characters. So let's actually just watch the motion demonstration and just, go from here. Because I think she looks good. She looks cool. It's like nothing crazy, but it looks sick. And wait, that looks a little weird, right? Wait, that's kind of weird with the blade. What's going on? That looks a little weird. It's like, it's so stiff and there's no like animation except for the reel, which looks sick. Don't get me. Okay, there we go. All right. It still looks a little stiff, but at least there's an effect on the little sword. That's cool. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that like blood moon thing. Hold on, wait, that actually looks sick. Like, that reminds me of like Isabel, right? Like Isabel's, like that looks cool. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna go for the MLB, honestly. It's not my thing. It depends. I honestly, I might just go for one copy of each character. It looks good though, like, don't get me wrong, like, if you think like it looks sick and you want to go for like the MLB wallpaper because you just want something really cool, like that looks sick, right? It's probably gonna just be her like going up and down against the blood moon. Like, that's a really cool background. Like, that's actually sick. But with the, New Year's is coming up pretty fast. And I want to try to like at least save up for the Pilgrim because if they're really good, I'd rather MLB them, honestly. But we're not here to talk about just the burst because we also have a kit to look at. And this kit is interesting. We already knew that she was an AR water type attacker. Nothing new here. She's a burst skill 3 with the usual cooldown time of 40 seconds. And we'll break down her skills all the way to her burst and just go from there. Skill 1 is Hero's Fate, which is a passive. Activates every time her XP stacks 10 and affects herself. Now, we don't know what the XP attack stacks are until skill 2, but every time her XP stacks up 10, she gets a hero level up, which for herself, it only goes to level 11, and she gets reload faster for 10.26% and recovers 2.44% of the caster's final max HP. But when she does level up, it affects everybody, which makes their strong element go up 1.16%. And it goes up with every hero level, which is cool. And the attack goes up 0.91% of the caster's attack with each hero level. Now, as for an explanation of XP attack, this is in skill 2, Hero's Gift. Activates after landing 6 normal attacks without hitting the core, but this only affects Guillotine herself. So after landing 6 normal attacks without hitting the core, she gets an XP attack going up 1.81%. That seems low for an attack percentage, but it stacks up to 100 times continuously. That's actually kind of crazy. And then activates when hitting the core 3 times and affects herself. It goes up 1.81%, so it goes up the same, but you get it a little bit faster if you hit the core 3 times instead. So it takes a little longer if you're just, you know, shooting a normal Rapture without hitting a core. But if you are shooting a core, it's half the time to get those bonus attacks. That's how I'm reading it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that sounds about right. And activates when hero level is 2 or above and affects herself. Damage as strong element goes up 7.46% continuously. And remember, you get the hero level up from skill 1, so these kind of go in tandem, which is pretty cool. I don't know if I'm reading this correctly, but like this almost is like a 200% attack buff for her skill 2 if you get the full stacks, which is kind of insane actually. We'll have to see how the gimmick works in game, but her skill 2 actually looks wild. Her skill 2 and skill 1 look like where majority of this kit is coming from. And I would love to test, because this is with water code allies, right? I would love to use Quincy with this, just to make like a really fun, silly team. I want to see how that works out with Quincy. As for her burst skill, Extermination, affects all water code allies. Attack damage for all water code allies goes up 10.14% for 10 seconds. Damage as strong element goes up 18.75% for 10 seconds. And affects one enemy unit with the highest max HP. Deals continuous damage equal to 20.87% of the final attack of the hero level every second for 10 seconds. I'm not gonna lie, I actually think this kit is really promising and it looks good. Especially her skill 2 attack buff for her. I'm still surprised we got guillotines first and not maidens, but as for like a gimmick style, just like fun dumb character, this actually looks up my alley, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually a little excited to test with her just because I want to see how these stacks work, because this looks pretty damn promising actually. I'm like hoping a bit, because remember this is ELYSION, right? So like, did INGRID actually cook for once? Like, I'm actually surprised. Obviously a kit sounding pretty promising on paper is one thing, but we're always going to have to test in-game, so take everything with a grain of salt for now. But that's going to be it for me. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are with this guillotine kit. Does it sound promising to you? To me, it actually sounds kind of fun and promising. Bit of both that I'm excited for. I really like kits with gimmicks. Interesting that we didn't get Maiden, but hopefully we get her soon. Maybe during the day or before Maidens, we'll have to find out. But that's going to be enough yapping for me. So I hope you guys have a lovely day, a lovely night, wherever you're from. And as always, thank you so much for the constant support. You guys are truly the best. Take care and have a good one.